Right, welcome back to another video, and as you can probably tell, I'm out running. No shit. And as you can also probably work out, this video is talking about my upcoming training for my first marathon. It's finally time to step it up and get those 26.2 miles under my belt once and for all and beyond. I've got an ultra marathon in mind as well, so I wanted to spend a bit of time in this video, not too long, try and make this one a bit shorter, about what my plans are, and well, that's about it really, isn't it? I've had a lot of you contacting me recently over the last couple of months saying that you missed the videos and that you used to find them inspiring. So stick around, because this video is relevant to you, because while I'm doing this, I want you guys to be doing shit as well. So maybe this training progress can be inspiration for you guys to do what you're doing.
Editing Ben here, just to remind you all to drop a like on the video. It really does help, although nobody really watched the last video, but still it did get a lot of likes, which is good in a way. So yeah, put a like on, put a like.
Yeah, I'm out today doing a slow 10-mile run, nice and easy, in heart rate zone 2. Heart rate zone training is something that I've not bothered doing at all in the past. I will do a video on that later on, explaining it for those of you who don't know. But the main reason I wanted to do a video today was to basically to make a, well, to put it out into the world, I guess, that I'm finally going to be stepping up my training to go for the marathon distance. And if you've been watching the channel for a while, and not that there's been much activity on here for a long time, a couple of years back I was saying about how I always wanted to run a marathon, and I've done a lot of training since then, lost a lot of weight, in good shape. I recently did the Cheltenham Half Marathon for the second time, and that's kind of what spurred this on, because towards the end of that run I genuinely remember thinking, well, not just thinking it, I actually said it out loud to some friends I was there with, how I genuinely didn't think I would be capable of doing a full marathon. You know, by the time I got to the end of that half marathon, I was done. I had nothing more to give. The idea of doing that again just seemed ridiculous to me. And that kind of got me down a little bit. Literally later on that evening, I was surprised at how much better I felt already. My recovery was very fast. I went out and did another run the very next day, and I decided there and then to step up to a marathon. And I figured that I would document it, because a lot of you guys have been asking me to do videos. You know, see, I'm doing it again, going too fast. Yeah, many of you have been asking me to do more videos, and I've not really had much to say. So I figured that this could be a good way of getting myself back into the videos again. Document the process, because it's going to be a while. So it's going to be mainly about training. As you can see, today I'm using my Salomon hydration vest. I've been meaning to buy one of these for a very long time, but I've not really had a great need, because the half marathon distance, I don't really need any extra nutrition or water. I can pretty much do that. I'm just me. Going into longer and longer distances, I figured having some water out with me and a bit of space to carry some fuel as well as my camera gear would be a good thing. So yeah, don't really need this water today, but figured it was a nice good run to test it out.
It's Editing Ben again, just to let you all know, if you are interested in what I'm doing, my training, by all means follow me on Strava, Ben Wright on Strava. It's quite simple, just search Ben Wright on Strava and look for this. You'll find it.
Going forward, my plan is this. I want to train up to do marathons, and I mean thins. Is it plural? That's not what the word is. Term, whatever. And then move on to ultra distance. The stuff that I've wanted to do. Now, I realised after feeling sorry for myself after the half marathon that so much of it's in the mind. I remember going back a couple of years when I started out doing the Couch to 5k. I literally found it difficult to run for a couple of minutes at a time. Over the course of, what, 4 or 5 weeks, I got up to running 20 minutes at a time. And from there on, it was pretty much easy to just add distance on. Point I'm making, at one point, a 5k seemed like a huge deal to me. But I got there. And then I did a 10k, then 10 miles, half marathon. You get the idea, I could go on. All I've been training for lately has been a half marathon, and sure enough, that's all I'm going for, because I've limited myself mentally. Basically, that's all it comes down to. There was a video that came out a while back from some running club, sort of asking why do so many people fail the Couch to 5k, and my opinion on it was always that if running a 5k is your single goal and that's all you're going for, it can kind of be difficult to stay motivated. I stayed with the Couch to 5k because I was already thinking of doing a 10k. When I was doing a 10k, I was already thinking of doing a half, and for some reason around that point, I don't know, my enthusiasm waned. I figured I was doing more than enough to stay in shape, which I have been, by the way. See, god damn it, too fast again. Oh, zone training. Now, it might well be that a lot of you watching this quite rightly think, well, running's not the be all and end all, and I completely agree. I think that staying fit is, I think the best way to stay fit is to do whatever it is that interests you. If you enjoy hiking, do that. If you enjoy golf, swimming, whatever it may be, dancing, that's a great way to stay in shape. Whatever it is that gets your heart rate moving, do that. So what I require from you is whatever you do, whatever inspires you, whatever you enjoy doing, do that. And maybe as I'm progressing with my training, as I'm getting more deeper into it and pushing myself to parts unknown, for me at least, then you do the same. Last winter was a difficult one for me, and a huge part of it was because I was just completely unmotivated in anything. And this year, I'm actually kind of looking forward to it in a way, because we're going to have 6 months where it's getting darker, it's getting colder, and there's not much else to do, especially when you don't party like I don't party. I can really commit to doing this training. Running long distances in the hotter weather, any of you out there have done it will know that it sucks. So I'm actually looking forward to doing some more distance in more clement weather. So I've done a lot of half marathons this year, and a lot of them have been in 30 plus degrees, which is not the most comfortable, but again, it teaches you something about yourself. My plan is to do more videos on YouTube. I've got a video coming out soon where I'm going to be discussing what I've learned from fasting. I've been doing intermittent fasting now for a couple of years, and there's a lot I've learned from it and a lot of benefits, and I'm not talking about weight loss. because that's what a lot of people seem to assume it's for. There's a lot more I've learned than that, so I should share that with you. Also, I am going to be doing a lot of updates on Instagram. Benjamin Lee Wright on Instagram. I'll leave a link, but let's be honest, search Benjamin Lee Wright and it's the one with my face on it. So I'm going to be posting on Instagram a lot more, at least 2 or 3 times a week, letting you guys know what I'm doing with my training, and I will make videos accordingly and let you know what I'm doing. And it's going to be, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm going to do a lot of varied training. I'm doing this hill run now, which is basically making the most of this time of year while we still have the light. I'm not going to be able to do this after work for very much longer. Well, I can do it with the headlamp, but you know, there's only so much you can see. But I'm going to be doing a lot of trail running. I'm going to be doing heart zone training, and I'm also going to be doing, you know, more interval training and stuff like that. So I'm going to vary it up, and I've got a few challenges I want to do along the way as well. So for those of you who are paying attention, thank you very much for the support as always. I will be doing more videos. There will be videos upcoming, so keep an eye out. Thank you, and I'm going to get on with this 10-mile run. Put this camera down now as well. I'm already sick of it. It's not good, is it?